Vacation rental hosts can make or break a vacation. Luckily, Vrbo makes it easy to find the ones who make it stress-free. Vrbo's Premier Hosts badge highlights vacation rental hosts with top-tier listings. The ones with excellent guest experience reviews, 0 cancellations, and strong ratings across the board. For trip planners who want to be hosted, not ghosted, choose Premier Hosts. Book today on the Vrbo app. If you know, you Vrbo.
Okay, guys, I've done it. I have come up with a solution to the problem from last week, okay? If you recall, you motherfuckers infested me with your weird fucking icy breath bullshit. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but
I was elevating us.
No, you were not. I do not feel elevation. I feel nothing but regret. I have still not solved this problem. However, I have stopped it from spreading.
Oh, have you now?
Yes.
How'd you do that?
Well, you didn't ask a single question about this torch that I've been carrying the entire time. Would you believe me if I told you that it has everything to do with this fucking torch that I'm holding onto?
Oh, I mean, I just assumed you were going to go on an Indiana Jones-style adventure after this.
Oh, Brendan, please don't tell me.
What?
What are you planning to do with that torch?
No, I'm not planning to do it. This is it. This is the solution. If I stay warm, your stupid icy evolutionary bullshit doesn't, change me.
Wait a minute. Is your solution burn down the studio so that we don't have to record anymore?
Oh my God. I'm not burning anything. This is for me. Stop making it about you. This is about me.
I thought you liked doing this.
Sorry, Brendan. Is that a torch or just a piece of wood that he lit on fire?
I mean, what's a torch but wood on fire, right?
No. If you just set a piece of wood on fire, then the wood is just gonna burn down. Oh God, I think it's reaching your hand.
No, it's fine. Just relax, okay? I've been doing this for a week. I'm fine.
Dude, look at your hand. I'd be careful with that thing.
Okay, it's getting kind of close. You're not wrong. All right, don't worry. I've got my backup stick. I got more sticks. See? Full stick. Things are fine. Full stick.
That's your plan?
Reloading.
Exactly. Thanks to the both of you, I now have to hold on to this stick for probably forever, actually.
Brendan.
What?
I think the pieces of wood are on fire too.
Stop worrying so much, all right? We got an episode to record, okay? Leave the embers alone. I'll stomp them out a little bit. They're fine.
Man, I was so focused on going on an adventure that I forgot we were recording.
Dear, in this weather, I wouldn't like to be much hotter, to be honest.
Gabe, you're hot enough. Trust me.
I got another stick. Would you like one? I can hook you up, brother.
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm gonna give you a stick. Here you go, buddy. Hold on to that.
It's not even lit on fire. It's just a stick.
Yeah. Just let me know when you want the flame, and we'll go from there.
Just keep in mind that he, still infected, touched it, and now you're touching it. So
yeah, right. Well, I mean, the source of the infection was him. So
I know you were the original infected, but now you can be double infected.
No. Don't worry about that. I think I figured something out. I also figured something out.
Oh, you've also figured something out.
Yeah, I also figured something out. You're going to learn about it later. Dave's also fine now. So I'm sure everything's going to be all right.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to share with the class so that I don't have to hold this fucking torch all the time, or?
Oh, no. I'm sure he's going to be very glad to tell you later how he's doing.
Well, I guess I'll just go fucking fuck myself then. At the very least, I'm sure I'll hear from Dave at some point in time.
At least, Brendan, the solace is you look good with the torch on. The lighting is doing wonders for your complexion.
Tell me about it. This is honestly the only way that I want to be filmed ever again. With one light source that's currently in front of my face, and then the rest of my face is shadowed out. Honestly, perfect.
Yeah, the way it flickers off of your chin, immaculate.
I know. I've been saying it for you. Honestly, it kind of gives me Handsome Squidward vibes, and I'm not sad about it.
Totally, dude. Absolutely. You got a strong jawline.
Thank you.
I've always said it. I tell everybody.
You know, Christian, you've got a strong jawline.
Oh, thank you.
It takes one to know one, brother.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Anyway, we should probably do a summary, right? I don't know. Who wants to do a summary? Gabe, do you read summaries? Have you ever done that? Do you want to read a summary?
I don't think I have, actually.
Would you like to? Do you feel confident? I believe in you.
Do it.
Well, guys, we're out of flasks. Kaido's still at full health. There's only one thing left to do. Go all in with one last strike and hope we learn the attack patterns enough to pull off a miracle. And we were wiped out mercilessly. In fact, Kaido took it upon himself to style on his 9 defeated opponents by literally aura farming his purple smoke he uses to climb as a dragon to lift up the entire goddamn island of Onigashima. Maybe Kaido just wants to take in the sights. I'm sure nothing unfortunate will befall the nation of Wano while Kaido's out flying his owl around. We got some new fight matchups this week. Ulti and Page 1 are still on the tail of Usopp, Nami, and Tama, but now Sanji and Franky have entered the skirmish against the Toby Roppo. Sanji finds himself up against the large lady Black Maria, which is a historically great matchup for Sanji. And Franky squares up to Sasaki after Momo, Shinobu, and Yamato make their exit and find somewhere safe to hide. I sure hope Sasaki knows what he's in for because Franky's tin can is about to unleash its monthly quota of whoop ass. On the main floor, the rest of the Straws continue managing the Oni plague that Queen unleashed. Chopper comes up with a strategy to stave off the infection by using fire to keep the body temperature high. And it just so happens that they have a firebender on their team that's freshly entered the fray after a tussle with Big Mom. Zoro was not having a good time and took it upon himself to once again cut down Apoo and then retrieve the antivirus so Chopper can start development on a mass cure for their forces.
Gabe, I just want to let you know, I appreciate the fact that you, instead of just completely disregarding my incorrect spelling of a word and just continuing through, you went back and reread it with the correct word. I appreciate that. You know what Christian would have done? He would have said Inception and never went back. Literally never would have looked back.
That's true.
I had like a real pointing at the screen moment. I was like, Chopper comes up with a strategy to stave off the Inception, like the movie. But why is that in here? Chopper's trying to fight off the Inception. I didn't know the Beast Pirates were capable of that.
Yeah, he's actually fighting off DiCaprio as we speak.
Damn.
DiCaprio on a known menace. Known menace.
Man, if only Tony Chopper was an Inception, the question whether he's still in the dream would have been resolved.
Whoa, dude! Imagine. Wait, hold on. You're cooking now. Actually, I'm cooking, but I'm using you as my catalyst. Imagine now, if you will, that in Inception you always had like a little guide, like a fucking mascot ass guide. That could be Chopper.
Ooh.
That could be motherfucking Chopper. When you're like traveling through the dream world, they're like, there's only one way that we can actually traverse these dreams and know how to go deeper. We need to find I don't know, fucking insert a word here, the guide or whatever. We have to find the REM guide. Who the fuck knows? And that could be Chopper. Then you guys got a little Chopper that comes out of nowhere.
This fucking Leonardo DiCaprio enters another layer of the dream, and then suddenly in the background it's like, Tony Chopper.
You go one layer deeper, and for some reason he's wearing Chopper's hat too. It's like, what? Where did this go?
He's like, what's happening here? And then like one side character fucking God, who's a skinny motherfucker that was in that movie? You know what I'm talking about? He was gonna be Robin in the Chris Nolan Batman movies. Fuck, I can't remember.
Oh, Jason Gordon-Levitt?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, that motherfucker who was in Inception. Got Joseph Gordon-Levitt on this.
Yeah, Joseph. I said Jason, right?
He got him on the side. He was like, he must be a One Piece fan. I get it. I understand it.
You hear that song coming on and you're like, damn, I didn't know Hans Zimmer had that in him.
Imagine the Tony Chopper song Inceptionified with the blah.
Well, imagine a Tony Chopper song, but it blows your fucking ears off and makes dialogue unintelligible.
Oh shit. Wait, that's awesome. I want that in my life now.
That's so good.
Audience, I promise we're going to talk about these episodes. I just need to spend a little bit more time on this bit. No, I'm done. I'm good. I'm satisfied. Hey, how you doing, guys? How we doing?
Doing pretty well.
Yeah?
Pretty well.
You know, I enjoyed my time with these episodes this week. I hope you guys did too.
I mean, they were perfectly acceptable, to be honest. I don't nothing really stands out in particular outside of maybe a scene in the second episode, but enjoyability wise, I think they're rather good. Like, I didn't really have any real problems with them. So,
wait, what stuck out to you in the second episode? Is this a good or a bad note?
Well, positively, we're gonna get to it, but is Zoro doing what everyone wants him to do?
I mean, I'm ready to talk about it right now. You know, I told you last week, Christian, that I really wanted to do an over-under on fucking 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, you did.
I knew full well that it was happening in like the next 2 episodes. But I really wanted to make you motherfucking sweat over it.
Yeah, I mean, I am happy to lose this bet. I'm more than happy to have lost the over under on this one. I went over 3 episodes. I was of little faith, but I was proven wrong. We cut down Apoo in 2 episodes flat, and boy, was that great.
Was that the bet that Apoo would be cut down that quickly, or that the eyes only play would be cut and would be ended that quickly?
No. The bet was, so knowing that Apoo was running around with the cure or whatever.
Right.
My concern was it going to be more like over under the next set of episodes that we get the cure from Apoo, or are we going to be chasing him around for 3 episodes straight?
Yeah.
We did not chase him around that long.
Thank God. We did not, and I'm very thankful for it.
But I was ready to chase Apoo around for fucking days, just to let the record show.
Not same.
You know, the Inception may not have been cured, but at least Zoro can focus on different things now.
Dude, Zoro, he fucking locked in after he saw fucking Kiku's arm coming from the ceiling. He's like, actually, I'm turning my shit on.
Yeah, no, he was already like pissed about wasting his time, and then he saw that one of his fucking closest companions got her fucking arm chopped off. It was like, oh my fucking God, I cannot be wasting my time here anymore. Get over here, motherfucker.
You know what I found really funny about this bit is that this is like one of the few times in anime that the motherfuckers don't call out their attack. He just goes, no, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
And slices.
Yeah, matter of fact, we're done here.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure he did Lion Song, which is historically his one sword move that he's done a couple of times in the past. I don't remember all the times. I know he did it once to Kuma in Thriller Bark, and I think he's done it one other time or 2 other times, but I don't remember the instances. But he did it here, but he was just like, you know, I'm not even going to say Lion Song. You don't deserve it. I'm just going to cut you. Very anti-anime, actually. I was very upset.
You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it isn't usually like Zoro's style to cut someone and then only have them to be defeated once he sheaths his sword. That's more Brooks' thing, isn't it?
I would agree. Yes, I would agree. No, normally 9 times out of 10, the sword is either mid-sheath and or still sheathing when they're reeling from an attack. So this is the first time that he basically stole Brooks' energy.
You know, I have doubts that Apoo is going to stay down from this, but I am glad that at least this entire like chase bit was over more quickly than I even remember, to be honest. Like, I was surprised that we had already come to this scene, to be honest.
That was going to be my next question, was if Apoo was down for good. And it sounds like we don't believe for a second that he's down for good.
No.
You think the fucking cockroach is over from this?
Well, I don't know. We kind of done enough bits with Apoo, don't you think? He's kind of like been on our screen more times than we could count.
Not a snowball's chance in hell.
Listen,
he gone?
I'm all for happy thoughts, positive thinking, but no, Apoo is not. Apoo is not done. I'm afraid.
Not like this. Well, you know, the other thing that happened while they were on the ground floor, though, was Chopper coming up with his grand old plan of having fire to de-icify the goons. Who would have thought just having a bunch of heat around would keep you from freezing to death?
Yeah, from getting icy mode.
Sorry, I forgot some parts of this arc, you know, since it's been a bit on. And when he was looking at the fire, I was so afraid. Oh wait, was there a bit in this arc where Chopper thought it was a good idea to literally just set himself on fire?
No.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty intuitive a solution. Fight an ice Oni with fire, but you know. It's good that he found the temporary solution for now, at least.
While he works on the books to get a real cure going.
How's he gonna do that? With that little bit of antidote, is he just gonna create vials upon vials of antidote?
Brother, he's Chopper. He can just fucking do that. I remember when this came out, like in the manga. Last week I didn't talk about this, but I remember when it came out of the manga that he got infected. Before I believed that there was going to be a counter to this infection, I actually was kind of on Brooks' side, when Brooke like was like, we're doomed, not Chopper, we're never gonna save everybody now. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. They did actually get the doctor. he's kind of spitting facts. You don't just take, if you take the doctor out, no, you're fucked. Hold on. What are we gonna do about this?
You took out the one guy that could actually fix this. Hold on, we might.
This is why you always go for the healer.
I'm sure that like Christian never even blinked and who was like, come on, it's fucking One Piece. But I remember when I was reading week to week, I was like, wait a minute, how are we writing our way out of this one, brother? Why did you do this?
Dude, in this show, in this manga, afflicting Chopper should be a dead giveaway that something to the counter it is about to happen.
Well, there is that too.
Sorry, that just reminded me of probably my second favorite bit of that entire scene was after Zoro had mercilessly taken down Apoo. I don't remember whether it was in the same episode or the next one, but like when Queen wants to start his shit up again and he takes out his gun and Zoro just immediately cuts down his gun. And he's like, no, fuck off. I'm not doing this.
We're done with this bit.
Bit over.
I'm so sick and tired of you. Just stop.
Get new material.
Get new material.
Get new down in front. Fuck you.
I will say, I think for whatever reason, it seems clear to Chopper that he can use his. I guess I've forgotten what they look like. I guess maybe it seemed like Chopper was going to use his rumble balls as some means for making medicine for this. Because at one point in one of the previous episodes, he looked down at a circular object in his hand. And as I'm thinking about it, I don't know if it was a bullet from the gun that he just found or if it was a rumble ball. But I'm going to choose to believe, for the sake of this argument now, that it was a rumble ball. And he's somehow worked out in his head, because he looks down and he goes, oh my God, is this or like something along those lines. He goes, is this ... trails off, scene cuts to somewhere else, whatever it was. That would kind of, if he uses rumble balls, it kind of solves the issue of like how he can make enough medicine for all these people.
He's like, he rolls up his sleeves. I've been making these for years. Call me Mr. White because I'm ready.
Yeah, because it's time to cook.
Everybody here freezing to death, turning into demons. Oh, you want to buy some stuff, man? I've been making this shit for years. Ever since I was the young age of 15.
Now we got drug dealer Chopper coming into this arc. Honestly, I didn't know I needed it.
Always has been.
We've always had drug dealer Chopper, but now it's become so much more real. We're so close.
Yeah.
Kaido's also doing some pretty cool things this week.
Boy, was he.
Yeah, no, he was a bit ruthless. It was.
He was an asshole. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the Akazaya they're not doing okay. They're doing really bad.
And it's really like anticlimactic, not like in a story-wise way, but just like for them, because they like get up and they're like, okay, Kinemon, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be holding off Kaido. It's gonna be all okay. Just recover a bit, and then there's this fucking hilarious animation in the episode where Kaido just looks like he's hitting the ground repeatedly, like he's playing whack-a-mole. And then afterwards,
I was going to talk about this.
And then afterwards, it just cuts to them all laying on the ground, like, okay, now he just hit the ground a couple of times, and suddenly they're all down. What? Did they all just run? Did they all just run into the same spot?
No. I interpreted this bit differently. So my interpretation of this was from Keen's perspective, and he's like dazed, whatever, but he knows like all of his forces are rushing at him, and then Kaido is just seemingly smacking the ground. And then when it finally rolls back to, oh, wait a minute. No, he was destroying the Akazaya in that time. And then Kinemon snaps to alongside the audience and goes, no, stop. Leave them alone.
They're already dead.
And then we're supposed to be on his page of being like, oh no, he fucking annihilated them.
Yeah.
Yikes. That's a yikes, brother. I actually kind of love that shot. I don't know what I mean. I understand that it might be a little hokey and maybe a little funny that he just cut that the anime chose to do this bit where he's just like smacking the ground and then cut to all the other 8 Akazaya are defeated. But something about it felt very shock and awe to me that I sort of appreciated. I don't necessarily need grandiose or choreography when it comes to fights all the time. Sometimes it's about just like, giving me an impression, and this gave me an impression. This was Kaido being like, okay, I actually am in phase 2. You guys ain't shit. We're done. And then Kinemon in the back being like, fuck, damn it.
Yeah, it was jarring. Like I thought I had missed something for a second because the switch happened so quickly, where Kaido is just there, Kinemon is talking to him or whatever, and all of the Akazaya go, don't worry, Keen, you recover, we got this. And then it's like almost the next frame where Kaido is boom, 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 the ground, like one time for every one of the Akazaya around him, just like destroys them. Initially, It seems like he's just, like you said, he's just destroying the ground to make it harder for the Akazaya to maneuver around him, but that's just him actively beating them into the dirt, Mario style. You said whack-a-mole. In the back of my head, I was hearing the from Super Mario. Yeah,
he's got star power and a home run bat, and he ain't afraid to use it.
Absolutely. But yeah, very jarring scene because just without any warning, Kaido just is done with the rest of the Akazaya, and they are minced meat.
Yeah, and Kinemon takes one more like solid smack to the dome too, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so. He takes another face full of Bagua.
I think he like gets up briefly and goes towards Kaido, and Kaido like hits the ground and then hits Kinemon and then hits it again, and the impact of the second impact on Kinemon is what makes the arm drop down and makes Zoro lock in.
Oh no. Poor Keen.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Keen. You made Zoro lock in.
You did make Zoro lock the fuck in.
I'm sorry, Kinemon. I know you came to this island to like take down Kaido, but your actual purpose was just getting rid of Apoo.
You're so perfect. Dude, imagine that's his only fucking, what do you call it? His only fucking like
like what if they're just out for the rest of this?
Zoro's only in this arc to cut Apoo down over and over and over again. He doesn't do anything else.
Oh my god, it's like a fucking raid boss. Apoo's gonna get up and grow some fucking bullshit, and he's gonna get stronger and stronger, but he's never gonna be an issue. He's just gonna get up again and again and like have some fucking new ability that isn't gonna do anything except waste our time.
Yeah.
Then after Kaido beat all the Akazaya, he started lifting the island, so that's a thing now. It's pretty cool.
Boy.
What do we think he's gonna do with the island?
Well, they say what we're gonna do with it.
But how's this gonna go down?
We're dropping it into the flower capital.
So you genuinely believe that he's just dropping it straight smack dab on top of the flower capital?
Why wouldn't he?
Oh, sure. He does. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. He's killed Orochi at this point, quote unquote, killed Orochi at this point.
Well, very true, very true.
So he doesn't give a single shit. He doesn't give a single shit about the flower capital. He wants to turn this into a paradise for pirates.
Yeah, that's true.
And it starts by getting rid of anything Wano. And this is the last bastion of like Wano culture, essentially.
Yeah, the last Wano bastion.
Like the most he would care about the citizens of the flower capital would be turning them into slaves for factories. But like clearly he doesn't care enough about that. So
So I guess we're just dropping the island on top of the flower capital. Well, like honestly,
I mean, obviously this is probably gonna be stopped. But that is his plan. I have a sneaking suspicion that Oda would not actually incorporate a mass genocide into his ongoing Wano arc. That would be quite a downer.
I don't know, bro. Are you sure? I honestly think like, okay, I'm gonna play this one out. I think there's no chance that he lets anyone in the Flower Capital die. I'm not that stupid.
Correct.
Would he let the island fall on the city, and then like after they win, do they like, you know, just sort of rally behind like their new state of being? Yes, I do believe that could be a world we live in.
I actually do agree with this. I could see a world where the whole island, they don't, whatever situation plays out, they manage to get word ahead to evacuate the Flower Capital because they just have no better idea how to stop the island from moving anymore. And it becomes some sort of struggle where maybe they do figure out what it's going to be that they can do. They realize Kaido's the one moving it, so we just got to knock out Kaido. And, you know, maybe they get close to doing it and maybe even accomplish it, but it's too late. Like, we're right by the Flower Capital, and so it drops somewhere nearby, crushes a bunch of buildings or whatever, and like, because what are you going to do? You know, Kaido's the only one who can guide this thing. There's not a steering wheel we can run up to and start putting it back where we got it from. So, and Kaido's not going to do it. You're not going to charisma check Kaido and be like, hey, buddy, can you just like turn the car around, please? I forgot my charger for my Game Boy at home. Like, it's not going to happen.
Kaido, Dad, I forgot my shit back at the other spot. Can you take us back? No, we don't turn around. Remember to
this
pack
car
it
turns
next
around
time.
for nobody. Yeah. Learn your lesson.
Learn your fucking lesson. I do like the idea that instead of knocking out Kaido and letting the island fall, we just beat him so bad and we're like, Kaido, you better fucking put it back. And then he's like, okay, stop, I'll do it.
Yeah, just please stop hitting me, guys.
Stop hitting me. That's a funny idea. I like this future.
No, but I remember when I read this in the manga, because I was not expecting this to happen. I was so fucking in awe when suddenly out of nowhere it was just revealed, oh my god, Kaido has the ability to lift up the entire fucking island. Like, Jesus Christ.
I agree with you in a vacuum, but then I remember this is One Piece. Like,
I mean, I know
feats
it's, I know
kind
it's
of don't mean anything in this universe.
I know, but you know, maybe it was because I was reading this when I was like fucking 16, but I was like, oh my fucking god, he lifted up the entire island. This guy must be unbeatable. Jesus Christ.
I feel you. No, I get it. But like, in the same way that like when Eneru came in with his giant fuck off electric ball that he was going to use to nuke all of Skypiea, and I've just become numb to these shows of force. I'm like, yeah, he could probably lift up the island. That makes sense. That tracks. That's fine.
I mean, I suppose, but I just want you guys to keep in mind for the rest of this like arc, as long as this island keeps floating, like any fight that Kaido has with anyone, keep in mind that while he's doing that, he is also casually lifting up the entire island.
Also true.
Fuck, that goes hard.
while doing all of these things and still being an unbeatable monster, he will always simultaneously be floating an island around in the sky. This is very true and very funny.
Like Christ Almighty.
Now that I think is sick.
That is sick. I like this idea that I like this expansion on basically how does the dragon fly? Because traditionally Eastern dragons don't have wings, but they can also fly a lot of the time. So it's usually just chalked up to dragon magic or some sort of spiritualism. So the idea that they gave Kaido a reason for it, like you've been seeing these clouds of smoke around him and you just assumed all this time it was for special effect, kind of like Luffy. Luffy's got in fourth gear, he's got the ribbon cloud around his neck to sort of simulate the same monk style or like fighting style that Gear 4 originates from. So you just probably assume it's some effect, and then to be given a reason for it, that's how he flies around and whatnot, is actually kind of cool. I like having did I need it? No, but now that I have it, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a fun little lore building exercise for what's going on here, and I appreciate it.
this is actually reconfirmation that of what we know about Kaido's devil fruit, because back in the way days of Punk Hazard, when Luffy and Momo were stuck at the bottom of the well, at one point in time, Luffy was telling Momo that he has to make these funky clouds so that he can climb out of the well, because he can't fly any other way. So we didn't know as an audience whether or not that was like a defect in his version of the power next to Kaido after we met Kaido's devil fruit, or if they both worked hand in hand, one and the same. And now this is reconfirmation that Kaido and Momo have very similar devil fruits. In fact, they make these clouds that they crawl around, basically.
They have suspiciously similar devil fruits, to be honest. Like,
well, listen, all we know is that it was Momo's devil fruit is a clone. And apparently it was a failure, says Vegapunk. As for what made it a failure, we don't know.
What? I mean, to be honest, what fucking more do you want from a clone of that devil fruit? It seems pretty perfect to me. I mean, maybe
it seems
small
pretty
and pathetic.
good.
Seems pretty damn good.
Yeah, of course, Momo's small and pathetic, but he's also like 8 years old.
Yeah, I don't think that's because the dragon isn't the size. Like, I don't think that he's supposed to be the same size as Kaido dragon at the age that he is. I think he's just the size dragon he is because he's an 8-year-old. Like, I'm sure that if he gets older, then he's just gonna be another fuck off dragon like Kaido, which is a really funny idea. That like the old and like the current and potentially future ruler of Wano is gonna be a fuck off dragon.
Yeah, might lead to a little bit of distrust even.
Might even lead to a little bit of distrust. Maybe a little discourse. Like, other people are like, honestly, I don't think I can ever trust a dragon again. Like, fuck those guys. Dragons
like, hold the fuck up.
Like, wait a fucking minute. No, I don't know if I'm ready for a dragon to run us again, because the last time
Kozuki Momonosuke replaced by puppet ruler?
Whoa, hold on. Now you're thinking really far ahead. That's a big brain
wait,
play.
you're turning Wano into a political drama? Hold on, this might be peak.
Hey, look, wouldn't be the first time it happened in Wano.
Well, he's not wrong.
The last Kozuki besides Odin that was in charge. What was his father's name? I have no clue. I don't remember.
Sukiyaki
Kozuki, also replaced by clone or whatever. The old lady was acting as him for a long time.
Damn, dude, fuck. Imagine Oda just like, he's like, oh, I've got all this foreshadowing that'll eventually lead to another puppet ruler. No, come on, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do it. Well, no, maybe. Nah, I don't think he would do it. Ain't no way.
Surely the parallels don't fit.
This is where I'm at. Do I believe that Momo in his current capacity is likely to be the active ruler once the allies win? No, I do not. I do think there will be a caveat in play here. But I think more than likely it'll be something like, I don't know, like Kinemon or something ends up being the ruler for a minute and until Momo comes of age or some shit like that. Like, come on.
That is if Kinemon fucking gets out of this situation.
Well,
Kinemon's gotta live first.
That's also kind of true. He's not doing so hot right now.
like Jesus Christ, man. Is he even breathing?
Listen, I've seen Usopp take a 4-ton bat to the dome and he was fine. I think Kinemon's gonna make it out just okay.
Dude, Usopp's not doing too great either right now.
Usopp also not doing too great. Very true.
Okay,
yeah,
but you got to factor into this 4-ton bat on Usopp. Okay, fine. This is like a fucking 20-ton bat wielded by the strongest creature on the fucking planet.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays. And just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes. They put you on hold. Your doctor doesn't take your plan. Game over. We see you. So we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc. Search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly. No cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.
Who's to say it's 20 tons? Ain't no way it's that heavy.
Listen, I'm not big of a power scaler, but I think there might just be the very slightest power scaling difference between Kaido and Mr. 4.
No.
Nah, ain't no way. I honestly bet my money is on Mr. 4, 100%. Especially you throw Miss Merry Christmas up there, dude, they fuck shit up for sure.
I mean, it is a killer combo.
Miss Merry
That's
Christmas
what I'm saying,
and
dude.
fucking Mr. 4. Oh, dude, no, there ain't no way they're losing. I got my money on them every time, unless Usopp's in the mix. When Usopp's in the mix, I got to go for my boy.
What else is in this episode? Oh, I mean, Carrot's having a.
Oh yeah,
whole
we
thing.
had a Carrot monologue, which I'm not gonna lie, Carrot, it's okay. Get yourself together.
It's
just
fine.
just attack them. Honestly, don't even ask for Wanda's permission. Just fucking attack. It's okay. Like, take the 5 minutes, take the $5. You know, like Wanda. Honestly, Wanda, go touch grass. Don't tell her that she can't do this right now. I know, like, eventually she also
Whoa.
like says it's okay to do this, but like also just like attack Sparrow. We all hate him.
I think Wanda was not trying to hold her back from attacking Perospero. She was just trying to hold her back.
Well, but
from
like that was like the
control
bit,
over-
right? They
No,
do this thing.
I think it was.
No,
Trying
hold on.
to
I know.
get her
I know
to-
what happened. I watched
So-
the episodes. They do this bit.
Okay, sorry.
Where Carrot was like, "I'm gonna attack Sparrow," but then she was like, "No, I can't. I must save it." And then Wanda's like, "Yeah, what are you doing? We have to use every minute of our available time for the real enemy. We can't waste it on these fuckers." And then Carrot's like, "I know, but I just really want to attack him because I love Pedro." And then like after 5 more minutes of like go back and forth, they're like, "No, we can do this for Pedro." Then they look at the moon and they come too long anyway. They kind of wasted 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just attack the guy.
Kaido. I mean, yeah, that was. I didn't want to say it, but it was just kind of okay. Yeah. We know all this. You're still sad about Pedro. We get it.
Well, that
Listen,
I love. I love Kara reacting to Pedro because that stuff still tickles me. I'm just saying, attack the motherfucker. Don't do this bit where it's like I have to save my time with my. No, you don't. Attack the guy. Just attack the guy. We don't care. Do
as
it.
long as the moon is out, you're gonna be fine. It's gotta be fine.
Sorry, I'm just very passionate about this.
Also, I know you're supposed to be like completely on Carrot's side and Wanda's side here and be like really emotionally outraged about Perospero, but I just want to say I found his response kind of funny. What
was his response?
When they said like you're the one that killed Pedro, and then fucking Perospero responded, he blew himself up. You know, he's not wrong.
Actually,
kinda
kind of
did.
so fucking real. Honestly, I don't like Sparrow. I do think he's an annoying character. I love his voice actor though. He does a great job. Sparrow,
yeah.
kind of a fucker, but he was so real for that, and he was so right.
Guys, we can't do this.
He's so right though. Like he did blow himself up. Sparrow
Guys,
just had the
we can't.
audacity to survive.
The audacity.
I mean, it is audacious that he would dare survive. Because it would have been so much better if he didn't for everybody involved.
All he lost is his fucking arm, and even then, barely.
I'm sorry, Christian. Are we upsetting you?
You can't agree with Perospero. I need you to stop.
But he's
You
not
can agree
wrong.
that it's-
He did.
You
blow
can agree that
himself
it's
up.
funny, but I'm still gonna tell him to go fuck himself.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, that's the correct response, but also, like, you know.
I too am going to tell him to go fuck himself because I hate that candy bastard. And yes, Pedro
Yeah,
is
no,
haunting
he-
you in his grave, and I hope he continues to. Rude ass jerk.
Meanie.
Pedro's sick though. I love Karen and
Yeah.
Pedro all the time.
Agreed.
Pedro's good.
And when they went Sulong and fucking slashed his ass, that's what I
Indeed.
needed. That made everything worth it. That made that whole
Fucking get
5
him.
minute interval worth it. Although also it was also really funny that they had this like 5 minute like soap opera drama on the sideline, and Sparrow just like basically sat there pointing an arrow at Marco the whole time.
Yeah, I did also find that interesting. They try to play it off, I think, by having Perospero do his own little mini monologue as well about how he, wanted to kill Marco several times during their partnership or whatever. And I was just like, listen, dude, you're not gonna, however you spin this, Perospero just sitting there for their entire monologue makes absolutely no sense.
He starts like
Oh dear, you've caught me monologuing.
Oh dear, you caught me monologuing. You're such a sly dog.
So dumb.
Yeah, he starts like reminiscing, like, back in the day when you were on the Whitebeard Pirates, I yearned to murder you. Now I just get to do it because it's like just a side hustle. How funny.
You get to do it for the love of the game now.
Now I get to just do it for the love of the fucking game.
No, also, sorry, there was one line that confused me. I think it was Karen who said, like, when Pedro was alive, you and Pedro, you see, she says it to Perospero, were mortal enemies to the death. And I was like, were they? Were they like really closely enemies?
They like
I thought his beef was with Big Mom for killing his companion, like specifically.
I might have long blinked, but my dub did not have dialogue of that caliber.
Maybe my subtitles are kind of
no.
weird
I got
places.
the same thing. No, I got the same thing. At one point, Carrot claims that Perospero was Pedro's mortal enemy.
I think I got you're my mortal enemy because of what you did to Pedro. I think I got something like that a couple of times,
Weird.
but I don't remember anything being like, you and Pedro are mortal enemies. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd do a double take and be like, are they? I don't think they are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they just met there.
They literally like just met, and then Pedro's like, honestly, there's no better way to go than fucking.
Like I don't think Pedro interacted with Perospero when he had gotten caught and confronted by Big Mom, you know, and with what was his partner's name?
I forget. It's something.
It was the brother. It
not
was the older
not
brother
Beppo,
of Gibson.
but Seppo. It sounds like Beppo. I forget.
Something like that, yeah.
Hell Beppo.
Beppo. No, not Hell Beppo.
Zeppo.
No, Zeppo with a Z.
Zeppo. That's what it was.
Zeppo
There
later.
with the Trafalgar Law beard. I just noticed.
he does have a weird resemblance to Trafalgar Law. And
interesting.
he's Beppo's brother or father, one of the two. And he's like, that is kind of funny. Beppo was like, I don't really want to have this vibe, but I would love to have a captain with that vibe.
It reminds me of my brother.
He reminds me of my brother.
And speaking of
the dead
Trafalgar
one.
Law,
I mean, yeah,
I am so good at this.
you're doing great, buddy.
You know, this little scene in this arc, it's not the most exciting thing in this raid or this arc or whatever, but I really like this scene. Both when I initially saw it and read it, when I saw it, I think the adaptation of this is surprisingly really good for such a simple scene, with like the one time where a flashback doesn't really bother me because it's like artistically shown in a very interesting way with like the sound waves and everything. I thought it was very emotionally effective.
Do you have thoughts, Christian, before I wail?
Whale, are you upset by this?
No.
Is this
No. I just, sometimes I try to find fun synonyms to say to talk, and sometimes you just don't really hit the mark.
Yeah, we can workshop it. It was kind of cool. I didn't think that maybe I'll ask this question. Have we seen that scene of him with Robin before?
I believe no. That was the fresh content within this moment in time.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. So like having that little scene with Robin was cool. Like I just renewed interest in the Will of D and her, plight basically to try and figure out what it means and all this. Like by and large, I'm not that compelled by the scenes as a whole. These are things we already basically knew about Law, and not a lot of it is really new information other than,
I mean, technically it's kind of significant in the sense of, after taking down Doflamingo, Law basically lost his main motivation for going out to sea in the first place. So I think this scene of him analyzing the poneglyph, and this isn't like spoilers or anything, I interpreted as such back then, is him basically realigning his goals to serve so his journey serves another purpose of him now wanting to figure out why Corazon was trying to keep him alive, why he cared so much about him. He like trying to figure out what the meaning of the D is and what he has to do with it.
Yeah. No, I agree with these thoughts. I'd even go one additional thought and step. I find it very fun that after, because I think it's no secret that, Doflamingo is his only real reason to do anything. He didn't give a shit about the Alliance in reality. Like, he said he wanted to take down Kaido. He didn't fucking want to take down Kaido. He just wanted to take down Doflamingo, or at the very least, like, make it really fucking hard for Doflamingo so that Kaido would do it for him. Like, he didn't care how it happened. He just wanted to make sure Dolphy hit the bullet, or got the bullet.
Yeah.
Now he's here. He's going through. He's still kind of a faker in my eyes. He's not really in it for the Alliance. He sort of is, but I think he's more just kind of like in too deep, and he's trying to keep all these thoughts in his head because he's scared of going under, is basically where I'm getting at. But what I really like about this scene is at one point in time when he's thinking back to Corazon and, he survived. He's thinking about his people and his island and all these different things. At one point, he just kind of like mumbles to himself, like, I'm sorry, dude, I need to know more. And he remembers that time when they said that, like, the people of the D are the enemies of the gods. He wants to know what made him specifically, just by being born into this family, lineage, heritage, whatever. What on earth set him down this path of misery? Why him? He wants to know if the reason why all these things have happened to him has anything to do with his heritage or with his family hidden name, whatever. And because really what Corazon would love nothing more is for Law to be like, I'm good. I'm good. Deuces. Fucking, I'm gonna open up a bar somewhere. I'm gonna live my fucking life. I'm gonna live in a small town. I think Corazon would be happy if he did something like that. I'm gonna make a small practice. Yeah, he'll be like a doctor in like a small island town in the Grand. That ain't the life that Law wants for himself. He's like, honestly, I don't necessarily need blood, but I need fucking answers. That's the version of Law we've got right now. He's like, I'm sorry, dude. I know you would. He's like thinking to himself. He's like, I know you would love if I just stopped and I just, enjoyed the rest of my life in comfort. I refuse. I want answers.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, but in that sense, even though the scene is small, I do think it's both quite significant, and I think it's quite lovely, especially in the adaptation.
Yeah, agreed. And then Kid's still rampaging in the tower doing, kid things.
Well,
wait, fuck, almost forgot it. Sanji got distracted and now he's caught up somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow. I was fine not talking about it.
It was in the summary. We gotta mention it obligatorily.
Why, dude? Why are we doing this?
Hey, okay, wait, Chris, before you go off. In Sanji's defense, at least this time, it didn't have anything to do with him actually wanting to see anything perverted. It was more to do with his chivalry.
Sanji is not real, Gabe. He doesn't make decisions for himself. He is a character that is pointed in a direction by a writer, and that is where I'm directing my anger at. What the fuck are we doing? Why?
Well,
it's so wholly unnecessary. I'm tired. I'm so done. I don't give a flying fuck about Sanji not wanting to hit women. Just have him go fight someone else. If this is the trait you're gonna give him, just have him go somewhere else.
Well, do you think he's gonna go somewhere else?
I don't know. And
Christian,
at this point, I don't care.
listen to me. What if this could be a moment of growth for Sanji? What if this is the moment that he finally...
The moment where he starts hitting women? Is that what you want to put on recording, Brendan?
Okay, hold on. I regret my actions. I regret my actions, and I am sorry to the entire community.
Oh, big fucking growth moments in anime. Number one, Sanji hitting a woman.
I don't. There's no good ending to what is happening here.
You don't know that. Come on,
hey,
listen.
No,
okay,
no.
I'm gonna stand by this.
Unless Black Maria turns face and becomes a good guy, then there's no need for a fight in the first place. Then sure.
Okay, well, I don't think we can do that because we've already done that bit with Viola
with
back
Yamato?
with Viola back in
Viola.
Dressrosa. Listen, this is what I'm going to say. Okay, the last time that we played this bit out was really back in Water 7. Okay, when we first got the bit of him not willing or unwilling to hit a woman. All right. Which I'm not going to say is a perfect character flaw, but I do love character flaws. The last time we did that, we got Nami kicking ass, which I'm here for.
Totally.
I want an opportunity for the ladies to come in and fucking kick ass and take names.
Absolutely.
All I'm saying is there's an opportunity here again to do that round 2, right? Where somebody's going to come in and kick ass and take names. What if Kiku comes back, one arm off, and says, "Don't worry, buddy, I got you. I can handle her."
That one probably won't happen, given that she's been kind of just put in the ground.
How many hits do you think it takes to get to the center of the skull?
Oh my god!
Wano Samurai.
No. How many hits do you think it takes to get to the center of the dome? Because they're on the roof, they're on the dome of Onigashima. Eventually, Kaido's going to have to break a hole in the thing, and they're all just going to fall. And then they're going to be like, "Well, guess we didn't do very much up there. I guess we might as well fight other fuckers."
Indeed. Okay. Christian, I have the sneaking suspicion that you don't particularly like talking about this, so I'll just end this off by saying I understand your frustrations. I completely agree with the initial frustration of oh, we're doing this again. But just keep your mind open. I think you might be surprised.
Yeah, Christian, you might be surprised.
As always, I welcome being surprised. I just am worried.
I know. You get done dirty by a lot of the Sanji side plot. I know, and you didn't like Whole Cake nearly as much as I did. So
no, and that was Sanji main plot.
That was Sanji main plot. Yeah, no, I know.
To be fair, Sanji gets done a lot dirty by his own side plots too.
Yeah,
he gets done dirty by his own, and Toei probably fucking hates him because they never animate him with any flavor. They always make him an afterthought.
That's a later issue.
What was the last thing that happened? Oh yeah, then Franky and Sasaki started I guess staring down each other.
Do you really have anything to say about that?
Well, we did for a brief second before Franky interrupted them. Got potentially Yamato Devil Fruit confirmed? ?
Oh yeah, right. Fuck.
Dude, that was so sick. I wanted him to finish the transformation, man. Fuck you, Franky.
But fuck, Dave, cut the rest of his audio off. I wanted him to finish. Cut it all out.
I wanted him to finish so bad. No. But unfortunately, Franky, the fucking sore motherfucker, had to crash in through the gate, and Yamato had to be like, "Oh my god, cool robot," which
Which it is a cool robot,
Franky, which is true.
It is a cool robot. But yeah, no, we didn't get to see Yamato transform after all. Damn, you hate to see it.
It was starting to look so sick.
Fucking gnarled teeth. What do you think it is, out of curiosity?
I don't know. It almost...
First question. Do we think we've clocked Paramecia, Zoan, or Logia?
Oh, I would imagine it's a Zoan.
Yes, yeah. Do transform. Fair enough.
Transformation and son of Kaido. We probably got forced into the family business somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
What if it's a third dragon?
A third dragon?
What if it's a third dragon?
Really a fourth dragon, because we've got Orochi too in the mix, which I know is Snake, but it's basically a fucking dragon.
Yeah, I mean it's dragon. What if it's fourth dragon?
Dude, ain't no way. You think Oda would run out of ideas that quickly? You think he'd just be like, how about fourth dragon? No, wait, hold on. Actually, I like what you're thinking. I like what you're thinking. What if it's an American style, a Western style dragon?
Western dragon.
A Western dragon. Yes, hold on. We don't have a devil fruit for a Western dragon yet. It can happen.
It can happen. Doesn't mean I want it to happen, though.
Didn't someone here have a prediction about Kaido being a Western dragon long ago?
Actually, it was Christian and Devin. Yeah, Christian was on Eastern Dragon team, and Devin was on Western Dragon team. Can you guess who won?
Devin,
for some reason.
We still got a chance. It might not be in the form that you imagine, but we still got this, baby.
There still might be the appearance of Western Dragon Devil Fruit. You never know.
God. I imagined a lot of things when I saw Yamato come on screen, but I never thought he'd become a Devin's advocate like that.
I know.
Kid punches someone, and there is a funny bit between two gifters.
Oh yeah, there was that bit where they were waiting for Luffy, and then like the samurai just like poked a hole in the ceiling with a ladder and said, "No, go this way. You'll just go upstairs." And then they're like, "Shit, great idea."
And then the gifters are just like, where the fuck is he? He's gonna come?
No, Christian, I know you hated the gorilla gifter last week, but what about the gorilla gifter this week?
Dude, if he didn't like the one last week, this one's god awful. Just looking at her makes my arms hurt.
This is pretty bad, yeah. Pretty bad. Although Snake Gifter was kind of funny.
Snake leg was pretty good. I do like snake
using
leg.
the snake leg as like springs.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Knock off what's his face
from
Dressrosa.
Bellamy,
that's the one.
That fucking guy. But then he's also
Bellamy
got like, he's also got he's kind of like Mr. 2. He's like Bon Clay with his swan feet, and he can like extend his feet. Dude,
yeah.
There's layers to this.
Wow.
That's a cool power.
There's layers.
But I really like that gorilla gifter. I just like the idea that this woman is basically just like her arms are gone. She's just kind of like molded into this gorilla that has full control, and she just walks around.
Once again, I want to say that if it wasn't for One Piece's art style, this would be body horror.
It's still body horror, even with One Piece art style.
Can't wait to get to the live action.
Oh shit!
The breakneck pace that they're at, we're gonna be there in like 3 seasons.
Yeah, right.
But if 3 seasons, Jesus.
I don't know. I think we covered pretty much everything, yeah.
I guess one last thing to end this off. This isn't really a discussion, but with Tama arriving on the island and her describing that the way she came to the island is by taking an enemy ship, I want to remind everyone that Tama has the single most terrifying devil fruit, and it's never elaborated upon.
Yeah, well, especially when it comes to the gifters.
Yeah,
I just want to bring that up. I want to give you the reminder. If this was if this wasn't a literal like 80-year-old child, this would be the most terrifying ability of all time.
This is a terrifying ability, actually.
Yeah, you could never eat. What is it that she technically has on her cheeks? Are they
dumplings
balls or whatever? Dumplings. You can never eat. You can never eat dumplings around whoever, like a more sinister person, without wondering.
Have you guys seen that new movie Obsession?
Yes.
No, I have heard it's good though.
It is very good. I would wait. I'm not for recommendations. I'm breaking the rules. I would recommend watching it.
Wow.
I too recommend watching it, but I won't spoil it for you, Christian. But I'll just say it's got similar Dango energy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's about all.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing, Christian?
I feel good.
All right. Well,
I feel like I agree. There's probably not like a ton else to talk about.
I mean, we covered quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, we could keep going if we want. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I think we had less. I think we had less to say about last week's set, and that had more episodes.
All right, moving on. Side commentary aside, next week is gonna be apparently 10,012.
10,012. Whoa. Whoa.
Sorry. Next week is going to be 1,012 to 1,014. All right, moving on to quotes. Who's got quotes? I've only got one, so can I just go first?
By all means.
All right, this is quote from Nami and Usopp when they're running away on Komochiyo with Tama.
Oh, God damn it.
Yes, I was not sniped.
Yes.
This is after Nami is asking if Usopp's okay, and she's like, "Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you're not okay, but I am. That's good, at least, right?" And then fucking Usopp responds from the court like like dying in his ears, like, "Yay!"
That looked bad. Usopp, are you okay?
Hey, Nami, what are you doing here? Did we find the One Piece?
Usopp, I'm sorry. You're right. Of course you're not okay. But I am, so that's good at least, right?
Yay!
Oh, really? In the Japanese dub, he just puts his hand up and he was like, "Oi."
Yeah.
In the dub, he was like he's like playing along, but also like not having a good time. So as she was going like, that's good at least, right? Then Usopp's like, yay. I love that bit. I love that bit so much. It's so good.
Great stuff.
Do it.
Okay, you've stolen one of my quotes, but not the other one.
Big yikes.
This is just a really fucking odd piece of dialogue that I find quite amusing. It's from page 1. Upon seeing what Komochio did to Ulti. A dog shouldn't eat a dragon. It goes against the natural order of things.
Damn it. Damn it.
Big sis! The dog shouldn't eat a dinosaur! Goes against the natural order of things! Get the hell out of here, you stupid mutt!
That was scary, baby! I need a hug! Comfort me!
No, you smell like dog drool.
What? I said comfort me!
That is a good quote. That is a good quote. I forgot about that one.
That one got me. That one was so funny to me.
I'm sorry about that one, Christian.
No. It's just the name of the game.
It's the name of the game.
I mean, he's correct, but also the way he says it is really fucking funny.
It goes against the natural order of things.
He's not upset about his sister being attacked. He's just upset about a fucking dog eating a dragon.
No. He's obsessed about the natural order, the food chain.
You got anything, Christian?
I got some quotes here.
Right.
It made me giggle, Chopper, as he's figuring out what he thinks is the cure to all of this. And he realizes that fire is going to slow down the progression of the ice virus traveling through your body. So what does he do? He turns to Brook, the guy with ice powers, and goes, warm me up using a fire. And I'm like,
wait, no, this is great. I didn't even clock that.
Yeah, no, that was a funny bit. That was a funny bit.
Need your help, Brook? Warm me up!
Huh?
Look for a torch and bring it here!
and it's I'm like, what do you want him to do?
What would have been even better is if like Brook did a double take and was like, Chopper, you know my powers have ice qualities, right?
Oh, it's so good. It's like, I use ice.
I'm actually the guy you don't want to do anything right now.
Yeah, it'd be funny. Like Chopper's like, tap into we get meta commentary with it where like, you know, the ice is the deepest pits of hell in like Homer's Odyssey and whatnot. And Chopper looks at him and goes, tap into the Christian version where it's fiery and awful down there. Like that would have been incredible. so out of place, but man, it would have killed me. Then I have a more serious quote from Kinemon before they get the shit beaten out of them. He goes, since the day Odin died, we've desired nothing but vengeance. No matter how you beat us down, we won't leave this world until you take you along with us.
Phew.
Which...
Since Lord Odin died, we have had but one goal. Our hearts long for nothing but vengeance. No matter how badly we are beaten, we samurai will not depart from this world. Not until we can take you with us!
Shut up!
For a guy that didn't know he was about to get, or his friends were about to get beaten down, man, those some emboldening words. And then
it's hot fire.
It's super hot fire.
I mean, we don't assume that Kinemon's getting up anytime soon. I wonder how he's fucking feeling at the moment. He must be devastated.
Yeah. Then the last quote I have is from 1011. It's from Jinbei.
Oh, I know this bit.
And this is right after Sanji runs off to go into my favorite scene of the episodes.
Right.
And Jinbei looks off after him and then follows Luffy and he goes, that's what I expect from Luffy's crew. He might have detected a strong enemy. I have some things to learn from you guys. Boy, Jinbei, I love you to death, but
you have not clocked the vibe yet.
That is not what is happening here.
He's so innocent. He has no idea.
He has no idea yet.
I wonder what will happen if I pull on this sash.
You can't, my lord. You simply can't. It's naughty.
I have an important job to do. You guys going up to the roof without me.
I'll catch up as soon as I fulfill my sworn duty!
You're what?
This crew is truly first class. He must have detected a strong enemy nearby.
Well, bye, I guess.
Whatever Sanji's plan is, I'm sure it must be important. We should go.
Okay.
He's just blind confidence. Blind confidence.
Yeah, he's got a lot of faith in all of the straws, and boy, is he going to learn the hard way.
He's going to learn real fast.
This isn't even exclusively about Sanji. Luffy would probably have the fucking same reaction if he spelled some prime fucking beef from another room.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. Fucking good.
All right, is that all?
Is that all you got?
That's all for me.
All right. That was it for quotes. Moving on to Gabe's fun facts.
And indeed, I am here for another time, so I might as well do this.
Yes, sir.
Hello. This is Dave speaking to you. Ah!
Oh, shit.
Oh,
sorry, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
Gabe just came here and randomly set me on fire!
Oh.
Why the f did he do that? And why am I still cognizant enough to be able to write this? And sending this script, which is surprisingly resilient to fire? I don't know.
Why is Dave catching strays in these fun facts?
Not much again for this set, so how about we talk about the most notable character to get uppies in this set?
Uppies?
That's right. Here's some brief facts about Onigashima.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay. Honestly, good segue. Good segue.
I thought you were about to give us brief facts about uppies. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm ready for my uppies facts.
Yeah. Uppies facts.
The name Onigashima translates pretty directly into Demon Island, with Shima translating into island, and Oni, well, you get the picture.
All right.
Yeah, we got, yeah. Mm-hmm.
This might be in reference to the very famous Chinese Momotaro legend, wherein the titular hero, alongside a dog, a monkey, and a pheasant, raid Demon Island as a notable part of the story, which mirrors the events of this very raid. Notably, the Momotaro legend has already been referenced in this show in the form of the 3 original admirals, with Akainu, Red Dog, Aokiji, Blue Pheasant, and Kizaru, Yellow Monkey, being named after the animals in the story. In early concept sketches for Franky's undercover persona Franosuke, it was revealed that the island was originally planned to be called Ryugushima, which translates into Dragon Island. Why this change was undertaken in the end is unknown. And finally, I told you this wasn't going to take long, all the way back during the Punk Hazard arc, at the very beginning, there's a warning sign at the gates of Punk Hazard, which features 3 symbols. One is the logo for the world government, one is the logo of the Marines, and the third symbol was an oddly shaped skull, which we now retroactively know to have been Onigashima. Foreshadowing King Goda is back on his bullshit, everyone.
Okay, yeah, sure, okay.
Anyway, since there isn't much more to talk about, let's finish off with manga to anime differences. The entire scene between Wanda and Carrot before they transform into their Sulong forms and attack Perospero is made up by the anime. How kind of Perospero to wait for Carrot to finish trauma dumping before even considering shooting at Marco.
True.
While it's referenced in dialogue in the manga, the actual moment where Poker and Kid have their brief clash is actually never shown in the manga. Yes, this means that the only time we ever canonically see Poker is when he cluelessly waits for Luffy to show up like a dork. Poor guy. The location where Law reveals to Robin that he has the D is never actually specified in the manga, whereas it is clearly shown to be Wano in the anime. Since no other information contradicts this, we can safely assume that this is canon. I'm sure that Robin very much appreciated Law telling her about his D.
I need Dave to cut that again. Cut it off right there.
You think I did that unintentionally?
Yamato's finishing and Law's bringing the D.
Indeed. I'm sure Robin appreciated that a lot. Anyway, very sadly, the conversation between Mizurka and Poker about how they would split Luffy's bounty money is made up by the anime. Can't be having too much fun with random one-off nobody antagonists after all, can we? The Scabbard's second quote-unquote fight against Kaido is heavily extended in comparison to the manga, where all that was really shown was Kinemon being beaten and all of the Scabbards laying on the floor defeated. Like the moment where Kinemon is beaten to the ground. That's all that it's really shown. I suppose this means the brief scene of Kaido playing whack-a-mole with the Scabbards is also made up by the anime? For shame. And finally, the moment between Zoro slashing Apoo and him actually being impacted, where Apoo remarks on the attack just being a scare, is made up by the anime. In the manga, Zoro simply speed blitzes him. Hey Zoro, you can't just be stealing Brook's entire flow here. Stay in your lane, mosshead. Anyway, that's all for this week.
I'm still on fire and
I've actually kind of used to this.
Oh, okay.
You know, I've been feeling kind of cold since I've been hit by that bullet, and this fire kind of helps with that.
Yeah, see? He gets it.
Good for him.
You know what? I'm feeling kind of comfy. I think I'm gonna take a nap.
As you should. Go off, King.
Have a nice night.
I hope he sleeps well.
Sorry. I almost forgot. See you guys next week. Have a nice day.
Hopefully less on fire.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be a lot less on fire next time, shit.
I mean, the script's got a bunch of singes. I'm gonna check up on Dave after to see if he's alright.
Yeah, we should probably double check on that.
Probably a good idea. Been a couple of weeks where Dave's been kind of put through the ringer.
But enough about that. Moving on to the Golden Ham. Who's getting the Golden Ham this week? Now, I know who you all want to give it to. I know you're chomping at the bit to give it to Apoo, but I give you a counter.
Yeah.
Well, oh, really? I thought everyone was chomping at the bit to give it to Ulti because she was in the episode.
Oh, no. We won't be doing that. we don't do that here.
Damn. Damn, I really thought you were going to get this one this week.
You got the wrong guys.
What if we gave it to Jinbei for just being the realest motherfucker of all time?
I like your line of thinking on Ulti. How about if I take that and apply it to a different character?
I just don't want to give it to Zoro for slashing Apoo. There's got to be something better.
We have got to give it to Zoro for slashing Apoo.
You know, it's an idea.
Dog, are you kidding me? Everyone on this fucking cast goes on about how much they fucking hate Apoo, and then they don't want to give the Golden Ham to the one guy who factually takes him down because of some fucking bias.
But did he, though? We're not convinced he even did.
Even if he didn't take him down, he at least took him down a peg, made him shut up for a second.
He didn't take him down, but he did stop the whole, hunt for the antidote pretty quickly because of it.
Man, I just don't want to give it to Zoro. I'm a Zoro hater.
Listen, God forbid my votes align with Justin's, but Zoro is the clear Golden Ham pick for this week.
I'll give it to Kinemon. I'm never giving it to Zoro ever again. I refuse.
Kinemon just got his ass beat. I'm not gonna give him for fucking Golden Ham for putting in effort.
Listen, I don't care that I'm grasping at straws. I'm gonna continue to grasp until I get out of this hole.
Come on, Christian, you hate Apoo so much. Give it to the guy who made him shut up for a second.
I do hate Apoo, and it did end the race for antidote. I'm gonna give it to Zoro.
There we go.
Man.
Da 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 da.
There he is.
All right. Moving on to the fan mail. Fan mail section. I have more Panda and an email from another listener. So we last left off on the 46 stint, and now we're on the 47s. So I'm going to go from 947 to 960. Excuse me. Jordy. Oh, this is for 947 to 950. Excuse me. Jordy. This must be an episode where Jordy graced us with his presence. Workshopping for the vague game idea for a Garb Gab. The one game where you name things in a category until someone screws it up. Consider narrowing down certain categories, or rather than just one-piece characters, which is like infinite. Perhaps characters from the crews of the worst generation, or named Marines are possible categories, as well as Devil Fruits Islands or just crews. Not a bad idea. Justin's sleep for dinner sounds great is the biggest ADHD mood, and I feel this for real, for real. Christian, Crispy, my dude, We are beefing. Oh, this ought to be fucking good.
Oh boy, let's do it.
I never thought I would have to declare beef with you, but how dare you shit on my beloved bee baby boy, aka what the fucks with the Zenitsu hate.
Oh.
Literally my favorite Demon Slayer character, and here we are in 2026 talking shit on him.
Yeah, I know. I already know this about her.
He who shares my birthday, I will fight for my whiny little B-word baby. Okay, I love him.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Ashura Doji, yeah, brother. Look at that character development.
We're having Zenitsu discourse in the year of our Lord 2026.
Oh, absolutely. I don't like that character. I've gotten to the point where people say he's supposed to be the good character. Like for years, I was told Zenitsu, like when I would say Zenitsu sucks and he's like maybe one of the worst characters in anime, they would be like, dude, you just gotta wait. He's going to make you cry one day. And I've gotten to the point now in the anime and the movies, like where that's supposed to happen, and I still don't care.
I don't have a horse in this race. I just remembered Zenitsu discourse being a thing in 2020, and I'm feeling mildly nostalgic.
Oh yeah, it's for me still totally valid.
Anyway, continue.
Okay, next is... I also think you guys didn't understand this one, and I'm going to say it again just because I think it's funny. Ashura Doji. Yeah, brother, look at that character development, is how she wrote it. Wrote it with that inflection. I could tell.
Right.
This is some Sky Puia shit, was something I said as the Garb Gab came up, although I can't remember exactly why. But this was the vinyl where we were giving a devil fruit to, and now it's quotes 9 what the fuck equals 34 equals R.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's parentheses. This was my cat deciding my laptop was a good place to step as she crossed over me. I leave it as a gift.
All right. Love it. Incredible.
Great stuff. Great bit.
That makes so much more sense. Anyway, Fall Out Boy album vinyl with a devil fruit. Fucking yes. Yes. It was what she meant to say in that word vomit. The Hobby fruit, because Sugar We're Going Down is quite possibly the fucking best, because that's one of my all-time favorite Fall Out Boy songs, of course. Based on this entire conversation, I started to wonder if we had similar taste in music, because Bread Boy also mentioned the Yellow Card, if I recall correctly. I did. I'm sure I did. Also, Crispy, Flame Fruit, because it's a fire album, gets a gold star, even with our beef over my son. For the future, because comments on long song titles were made 0-3094E5, parentheses cat. I would recommend Drying Panic, I would recommend, she did say drying, but I'm sure she means trying Panic at the Disco's, I think, OG album, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. Great song titles like Nails for Breakfast, Tax for Snacks, and I Constantly Thank God for Esteban. Great song. Among others that have absolutely no relation to the songs themselves, like There's a Good Reason These Tables Are Numbered, Honey. Yeah, I love that fucking song, too. Dude, back in the day, emo music just used to name shit like whatever they want. There's a Day to Remember song that's like, you be the Tails, I'll be the Sonic. Sonic and Tails, not mentioned in the song at all. Literally 0 times.
Incredible.
I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I can't believe Jordy's uwu is still buffering.
Oh boy, you're going to be sorely disappointed when you catch up.
951 to 953. So like, yeah, Law being tortured, showing up battered and beaten, 10 out of 10 content. I love seeing my favorite.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Of course.
I love seeing my favorite in pain and suffering.
Yeah.
Parentheses, I realize that one reason might be because if it doesn't kill them, there's usually some nice character moments or development coming. Like in Dressrosa when he got shot and lost an arm. Cute smiley face. I laughed so hard at Schrodinger's shirt. I think Ukiyo-e is Ukiyo-e, but I kept getting pronounced like Ukiyo when I think it's more Ukiyo-e, but I could be mistaken. I don't know what the fuck that is in reference to, but thanks.
I don't know what this is in reference to, but I believe her.
954 to 956, Devin on King. Part of me wonder if he's like a Tengu that's like into BDSM too much. The ungodly sound I made when I had to explain to my coworker, who is thankfully a One Piece fan and caught up enough to know the reference. On Apoo, never trust someone with 4 elbows. Changed my mind.
I believe it.
Apparently, this set is where we see Law absolutely fuck up Hawkins, according to Justin, and like Yeah. At some point, there were mentions of kaiju fights and how Devin loves kaiju fights. So here in the margin of my notes, to the tune of Kung Fu Fighting, I have scrawled, everybody loves kaiju fighting. How do you write a tune, you ask? Simple. Obviously, you just read it in the tune. Duh. Everybody was kaiju fighting.
Ho, ho.
Hell yeah.
All right, that's it for this week on Panda Stuff. Let me write a number down so I know where to begin next week. We're actually almost done. I think it's only going to be 1 or 2 more weeks. Probably only 1.
No.
We're almost done. Please hold. All right, on to the next email. This one comes from Natasha Hot Lips. It's been a minute.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. I pre-read this one. It's a little word vomity, and I'm going to explain to you how this one's like organized. Okay, so it goes, say it with me. Cue my music. Yo, let me cook, bro. Let me cook. These aren't verses, by the way, just so you know. I'm the good guy, remember? Am I the good guy? Shit, whatever. Watch me make lasagna, which is my least favorite meal ever, but I love my family, so I made it for them. Also, I don't have to eat it because celiac disease. Fuck that shit, by the way. Genuinely natural selection at this point, I guess. Broken heart, broken heart. Then Natasha Hot Lips sends 3 IRL videos of them making lasagna and food for their family. I would post them, but it basically just shows you Natasha Hot Lips, and that feels like something we don't want to just share to the audience. So you have to take my word for it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't be able to see it.
They embedded about 10 minutes worth of video of them just making food for their family, lasagna included.
All right.
Okay.
That might be up there with one of the weirdest emails we've gotten.
Hey, Brendan, 2 questions. Did you watch the videos? And second, well, I mean, you can't show the video, but did the lasagna look good?
The lasagna looked pretty good. From what I saw, I don't think he showed a video of the complete lasagna, but he showed the video of the lasagna being made. Honestly, I feel kind of blue-balled.
Yeah, that's crazy. To not put the final product in there?
No final product.
Hey, Natasha, send another email. Send a fucking image of the lasagna.
Natasha, I need an update. I want pics of that lasagna in its full...
I need closure.
I need closure. There's more to this email, by the way. We're not done.
Oh.
Sincerely, Big fucking Tosh, a.k.a. Natasha Hot Lips.
Big Tosh.
Big Tosh.
a.k.a. Billy Badass, a.k.a. The Biggest Bird, Lord of the Multiverse, a.k.a. General of the NARPOTW, a.k.a. Mr. Steal Yo Bia, a.k.a. General Z Beethoven, a.k.a. Nate.
You ever read something online and
I'm not done.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
War update coming soon. The final trilogy approaches.
Oh shit.
PPS.
Oh boy.
6-7.
6-7.
PPPS. My bad about that previous one, gang. I had to let loose. PPPS.
Oh my god.
What are you wearing? This transmission will self-destruct and explode into TARDIS for Gabriel to use because his time machine broke in. 3, 2, 1. 1 and a 6th. You went the wrong way, Natasha, and 1. Okay, now we're done.
Holy shit.
Brandon, you ever read something online and you're just like, I bet you're a really interesting person to talk to?
Dude, Natasha, this person is an anomaly, brother. I love them. I love them to death. I need more of this in my life.
Yeah, that was a trip.
That was a fucking trip. Like, I don't know if they were like high or drunk and also sending this, or if this is just like how they want to spend their free time. If this is how they just spend their free time and then raw dog it, like, honestly, I love that for them. I need more of these people in my life. I need more. Natasha, we need to multiply you in a lab. Anyway, what am I wearing? I'm wearing a t-shirt and jeans. Very, very, very boring today. Not gonna lie.
I'm wearing blue jean shorts and red work shirts. Like, I don't know how you call it. It's
Whoa.
like, yeah.
Jorts guy?
It's not really a t-shirt. What do you call those things that have like little buttons up front? It's not that you can button up the full thing, but like, polo.
A polo.
I'm wearing a red polo.
Got it.
Yeah. I only wear polos to work because it's semi-professional and also decently comfortable.
I have a pair of black Under Armour basketball shorts on and a gray T-shirt
Incredible.
with a design on it from one of the first pieces of YouTube merch that I ever bought from an animation guy. Umami is their name.
Oh.
I don't know that they still really do a lot of stuff anymore. Like it's a little more interspersed. I think they live stream a lot of this stuff more than anything, and then just videos get posted to YouTube. But I originally found Interface through a different streamer who was like big into watching it. He like watched it all straight through one time, and it's like this weird, it's like kind of creepypasta-ish, but
I see.
also with like 8-bit classic games style animation to it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks very absurdist.
Yeah, it's very absurdist, and it's got that like point and click adventure kind of feel to it, but it's an animation. It was great, and I bought a piece of merch for it.
You mean like Putt Putt Travels Through Time?
Like what?
Like Putt Putt Travels Through Time? The point and click adventure of a lifetime?
Sure.
What, you've never played Putt Putt Travels Through Time?
No, I can't say I have, but just from a Google search, it's kind of like this, except a little less cutesy.
Okay, fair enough. All right, that's it. That's all I have for fan mail.
Anyway,
Indeed.
I'm going to continue on the live action episodes journey, although I think I'm at the last one because I read episode 7 last time. So we're going to read episode 8 here.
Woohoo!
Woo! There are 3 comments. One is a reply to the other one. Listener Matt, who comments on a lot of our stuff. As the guy who simply asked how you liked the trailer, this has been a trip for the last 8 episodes. I can't wait to get back to the main series, though. I'll be honest, the last episode was probably my least favorite, unfortunately, but I hope to see more Opla, simply to get others into this series. You guys are awesome, and I really dug all the guests and y'all's commentary on my favorite work of fiction. Thank you. Thank you for watching it all, listening to it all, rather, and for always commenting, Matt. Your comments are all over the place, even current day episodes, and it's fantastic to have someone consistently commenting. Other comment on episode 8 is from a Boy Dude Reviews, who we're all familiar with also. Hey guys, it's me again, my boy dude. I really enjoyed most of the One Piece live action season 2. The best episode was 7, but sadly, I didn't really like episode 8. I found the fight between Luffy and Wapol to be quite anticlimactic. I didn't quite capture the same vibe and impact that the anime did. Regardless, the cherry blossom scene was very heartfelt, and Zoro picking Little Choppy was very adorable. But Matt replied to a Boy Dude and said, I felt the same way. Season 2 really was a big setup for what's next. I think Season 3 has a lot more potential, but will probably stay on Alabasta, starting us at Mocktown through Skypiea for Season 4. Real question, will they cover Long Ring Long Island?
I love an opportunity to fucking do a Foxy laugh.
To hit a fee.
I mean, this isn't really a question about like or dislike. I think Matt Owens, the showrunner, is the kind of guy that would probably adapt it, at least for an episode.
I mean, they have to do Long Ring Long Land. It's canon. Get over it, brother.
Yeah.
It's canon. I'm sorry, mate.
It's real.
They're not going to adapt the second games because nobody likes those.
Who doesn't like roller derby? This is crazy to me. The second games are fire. This is bullshit. This is a bullshit take.
Okay. Maybe I phrased this wrong. The games are fine, but they didn't need to exist. It just stretches out the arc unnecessarily.
I just hate people, man. I hate everyone with bad opinions.
Oh man, the same. That's why I hate you too.
Wow, really good. That was a real nice running right back around, Gabe. You're getting some fire.
Oh god. We better move on to the next segment before it becomes too powerful.
All right, that's it for live action 8 comments. To moving on to the Garb Gab.
It's Garb Gab time.
Woohoo, Garb Gab.
Garb Gab.
I picked it last time. This time somebody else is doing it. Which one of you wants it?
Do you want it, Gabe?
I mean, I guess I shifted responsibility last time to someone else. I might as well do it this time.
Yeah, that someone else is right here.
Oh dear, I didn't see you there. Hi, John. You got the bag for us this time? Oh, man. Man, it's been a long time since you've been here, John. It's been a long time since I saw you.
Who's Gabriel talking to?
I have no idea.
You got the bag here with us? Yeah, right. Okay, let me grab it.
Christian, is he okay?
I thought he was, but
I know you would never put a trap inside this bag, John. So I'm just gonna take this little paper. See, no trap in here. You're always such a nice guy, John.
I think he's losing it.
He's fucking nuts, bro.
All right, see you around, John. All right, I got the paper right here.
Wait, Christian, did he grab something out of the bag?
I don't know, to be honest. I was busy worrying about his mental health.
Where did you get that paper?
Out of the bag. You didn't see him? Man, you don't recognize John. John's always been here.
John has not always been here.
Gabe, I do not know a John. I'm not aware of a John.
Yeah, I'm sure you know fucking John. John's a real lad, man. You gotta remember John.
I do love his lawnmowers, though.
Is that a John Deere joke? What a deep fucking cut. How dare you?
Don't act like your straight white man ass didn't love it.
You got me.
Anyway, this is a fucking piece of paper, right? Let me read this out. Come on, you make me read this out? Garb Gaps for this week is a recommendation for Brendan.
Ooh, for me! It's me! It's my time!
All right, let's do it.
Well, I unfortunately, I think the audience gets a freebie earlier for that movie Obsession. I do recommend it, but the real recommendation that I planned for this evening, well, they already heard it earlier in the episode, so too bad. The real
Planned? What do you mean? We randomly picked the Garb Gab.
Right. You know, the recommendation I want to give today is what I meant to say. I did something this week, yesterday, in fact, that, you know, I'm going to say I'm still proud. You know, I try to be a relatively athletic guy. I'm not anymore, not as much as I used to be. I've fallen off the wagon, and you know, as we do, we climb back on. I'm currently back in the climb back on phase.
Right.
And there was a TikTok trend. I don't know anything about TikTok, for the record, but I know this trend exists because my significant other and her best friend are on TikTok.
Yeah.
And there was this TikTok trend workout that was, I don't know what its real name is, but we were calling it the Miserable Mile.
Oh my God. Okay.
The goal of this mile was to do burpee into broad jumps for a quarter of a mile. You just do that for a full lap. Burpee, broad jump, and then, you know...
For a mile? What?
Hold on. For a quarter of a mile.
Oh, a quarter of a mile. Okay. That's a little better.
Hold on. Let me convert this to a real unit.
It's 1,600 meters.
Go around a track one time.
402 meters. My goodness.
Yeah, 400 meters is spent doing a burpee into a broad jump, and you do that for 400 meters.
Sorry, let me clarify. Burpee is the thing where you drop yourself to the floor and get back up, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And then you broad jump.
What the fuck?
Next, after you do that lap, you just lunge, which is self-explanatory. You just lunge for another 4.
That's not the end of the fucking workout. Is this a fucking Saitama workout? I'm gonna become One Punch Man?
The whole thing was a miserable mile, so I guess it's broken up into 4 sections here of misery.
Correct. So after you get done with the burpee broad jumps, you're doing a lap of lunges, which is self-explanatory. Nothing crazy there. Your next lap, should you choose to accept it, is a bear crawl.
Stop.
For anyone that doesn't know what the bear crawl is, it's where you are on your hands and feet, ass in the air, and you just go. No, you may not have your ass towards the ground. You may not crawl on your knees. Your feet need to be on the floor, probably with your heels up as well. Ass high, hands on the ground, and you do that for a lap. Finally, you just run your last lap, because after that you deserve a break. You deserve a break after those three laps of hell.
Fuck you mean I deserve a break? By the time I'm there, I'm fucking dead. I'm on the floor fucking...
Same.
What?
I thought this was a great workout idea, because I wasn't even challenged.
Fucking brag about it.
Really, my significant other's best friend basically said...
Brendan, I don't want to say anything, but I'm not sure whether within the rules of recommendation you're allowed to recommend an execution method.
I need to tell this story because I'm simultaneously probably the one with the most hubris I've ever met in my entire life, and also because I want to tell this whole story. I thought for sure, all things said and done, I was going to be able to clear this in 50 minutes, no problem. That was what I planned on. I planned on 20 minutes for the burpee broad jumps, 10 minutes for the lunge, another 10 minutes for the bear crawl, and then you just round it out. Another like 2-minute run, 3-minute run, whatever. 43-ish minutes all said and done, in and out. Quick adventure, Morty. So what really happened was I spent 30 minutes on the burpee broad jump. I spent closer to 15 minutes on the lunges, which I don't like. There's really nothing you can do about the lunges. Like, I went about as fast as anyone would probably do the lunges. You do one lunge at a time, one after the other. Like, you really can't do it any faster. And I realized that very quickly. But what really knocked me on my ass after those 2 laps was when we started the bear crawl. I thought in my head, I'm thinking to myself, how bad could a bear crawl be? You go about as fast as when you walk. At worst, it's going to take as long to walk the track as it is to bear crawl the track. Brothers, I cannot tell you how fucking wrong I was.
I could have told you beforehand.
Not only was the bear crawl easily the hardest part of the workout, I almost quit after being an eighth of the way through the lap because I nearly threw up.
Wow.
Just from doing bear crawls.
Oh my God.
I only bear crawled about 50 meters, and I was like, I don't know if I can do it, brother. I don't think I can do it. So the bear crawl took me like 30 minutes. I cannot bear crawl a lap as fast as I do walking. It was miserable. So all said and done, the burpee broad jump and the bear crawl were an hour by themselves. Then you take the 15 minutes on the lunges and then a slow run. Yeah, I finished in an hour and 24 minutes.
Jeez. Sorry, Brendan. You know, I wish I had your level of confidence in anything. Sometimes I'm uncertain whether I have the energy to go to the supermarket to buy something. You think you have the confidence to think you could do this easily?
I did the math 100 times. I'm like, I have to be able to do this in 50 minutes. Like, no chance it's anything else. I even heard through the grapevine that real athletes on TikTok were doing this mile and finishing in the 50 to 55 minute range. And even still...
And you had the audacity?
I had the audacity.
What's wrong with you?
Fucking audacity.
I had the audacity to believe that they were sandbagging, that must be fake. I can definitely do this in 42 minutes. I could not, and I did not. I did it in an hour and 24 minutes.
Oh my God.
Your wife could have told you that. Well, ask anything, they could have told you.
Oh, they were so giddy because so neither my significant other nor her best friend participated in this. It was me and her husband that did this. Basically, they just like woke up one day and said, "Hey, I found this thing on TikTok. Do you guys want to do it? I want you guys to do it." And me and Johnny were like, "Sure, I guess." and then we did it. It was about that simple. Man, dude, when I tell you, I had so much confidence. I even made bets with people in my cube. Everyone thought I was going to beat 50 minutes, myself included. Only one motherfucker got the over on 50 minutes, and he took the whole pot. He took the whole fucking pot. Motherfucker.
The haters said I couldn't do it.
And they were right.
And they were right.
Honestly, good call by the haters.
Great call by the haters.
Yeah, haters win this round.
So that's my recommendation. Do the miserable mile. It'll humble you.
So your recommendation is the miserable fucking mile.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, I got to try this at some point.
It was so bad. Christian, I know you can beat me. I know you can beat me.
You have so much unearned faith in me.
No, I would only recommend do not underestimate the bear crawl such as I.
I don't do cardio.
No, that was fun. That was something. I'm going to do it again. I don't know when, but I'm going to do it again.
Okay, sure.
I would try this once. I will probably do way worse than you. What was your time was what?
An hour 24.
Hour 24.
I think it was like a half hour I think it was like 35 minutes on the burpee broad jumps. Either way, 30 minutes on burpee broad jumps, 30 minutes on the bear crawl, and then like 15 to 20 minute change on the lunges, and then just like a quick I'm finally done. Let me just do a 3-minute run lap, which is not fast, by the way. Very slow, in fact, but you know, it's the victory lap.
I don't think I'm gonna try this, to be honest.
You should. It's fun. It was fun. When I was done, when I wasn't nearly throwing up during the the bear crawl, I had a great time.
How are your hands? How are your hands during the bear crawl?
They're still sore. So this is another caveat. I highly recommend gloves. I did not have gloves this day. I did the bear crawl on the grass next to the track, but some people might not be so lucky. There might be turf. So when there's grass, it's not so bad. Turf probably would not have been very fun. So definitely bring gloves if you only have access to a track with turf on the inside, because that will suck when you get to the bear crawl. Honestly, I did burpees the entire way with no gloves. That was fine. Burpees are fine.
Right. Yeah, that I can believe. You're not in contact with the ground long enough for that to matter too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, the bear crawl sucked. Yes. Thankfully, there was grass. Thankfully, I had grass available to me.
Well, if anything, thank you for the recommendation for the story that came along with it. That was a journey.
Yeah. Let the record show my hubris does not only exist within this cast, it exists in the real world.
Right. It is persistent throughout your entire life.
Oh man. Like I said, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna break an hour. That's my goal. I don't know if it's gonna happen soon, but I'm gonna try to beat an hour. That's my long-term goal.
Good luck, buddy.
All right, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Great.
And you want to do the end of the show social plug thing?
Visit pandasightings.com to support our show. We have 2 other shows, in fact. Panda View, where we review different media, and the Panda Sightings podcast, where we yap and talk about random other stuff. We are available on all major platforms. Please support us. We love seeing all the comments, and everyone can enjoy some of the stuff and things. And we hope to start up Panda View again relatively soon-ish, because I miss doing the movie reviews. They were fun. They were a great time.
All right. Fantastic.
Okay, Brendan.
Yes?
I've been holding on saying this. I didn't want to embarrass you, but...
Oh, what?
The wood's burnt down. It's coal.
Oh.
It's no longer burning.
Oh, shit.
Well, get him the other thing. Get him your cure.
No, I don't have any more. Gabe, give me your stick. Give me the stick back. Give me the stick back. Hurry.
No, I've gotten attached to this thing, man.
What do you mean you got it? You didn't want the stick. Give me the stick. No, it's spreading again. No.
You're not getting my stick, no matter what you want.
Yeah, you can't take his stick now.
Why are you like this? Just give me the stick. I need a new stick.
You're not getting my stick. Oh, I've just remembered. I actually gotta help Dave out, don't I? Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't give you this stick. I need it for something. So I think I'm just I'm gonna have to leave. Sorry. See ya.
Finally, he's evolved.
Oh God.
Took way too long.
Oh God. Oh God. See you guys next week. Have a nice day.